Hello everybody, my name is Eric and it's time for journaling once again. And today we're continuing our journaling prompts for the students going back to school and also continuation of my upcoming book, Executive Functions Infrastructure for Student Success. Now before we go on to today's prompt, let me just remind everybody that even though these are kind of structured for student success, these are easily adaptable to whatever you may be wanting to do. It could be where you work, it could be something that you're trying to accomplish, it could be you're a student, it could be a job, it could be whatever it is. You can easily tweak these ideas because the generality of it is we're trying to make things more efficient. We're trying to optimize our behavior and our workflow so it's easier for us and we can also raise the quality. So for today, this is number 4. And today we're doing routines. And routines are going to be basically a collection of systems. And this comes from our last video, which was on systems. And let me just remind you, a system is a direct action with an intent, at least the way I see it and define it. And once again, these are just kind of loose guidelines. And in these videos for journaling, I'm not really going into detail on the stuff. If you would like the details, please refer to the executive functions. And I go into very much detail about each one of these things so someone can extract the information. These I'm using what journaling is great for, or at least one of the aspects of journaling, which is just kind of fleshing out brainstorming ideas. And this is just one part of journaling. So for today, for routines, we're thinking routines as a collection of systems. Now routines and systems are very close. They're almost the same thing. But I separated them just so I don't get people confused. So hopefully from the last video that you came up with some systems to help make your life better in a workflow or job, student, whatever it may be. Or if you're a parent and you want to create some systems for your child. Today we're going to think, how can we put these routines together to make to put these systems together to make a routine. So let me give you a quick little example here. If you have a system, let's say, you're going to brush your teeth every morning. And then you have a system, you got to take out the garbage, something like that. Now, these may be two unrelated things, but if you did a routine where I brushed my teeth every morning and then I went and took out the garbage immediately, if we stapled them together, maybe that's not the best example, but you get the idea. If we put similar systems together into kind of one routine, then after a while, we just think of this one big process. So let me give you a simple one that I do every day that I don't even have to think about anymore. Every day I take my dogs out for a walk. When I come home, they get fed. When they're fed, then I have to vacuum up the hair because I have 2 big hairy dogs. And after that, then I can sit down and water the plants. That would be a routine. I do this daily. And after a while, I don't even have to think about it. So what systems do you have in place that you can staple together, systems that kind of go together? Or maybe you have some that are scattered out through the day. Can you clump together that make it easier on you? So you can give yourself an easier time to get these things done and it's not as difficult for you. So for today, what systems can you clump together or staple together into a routine? Without any further ado, we're going to get to work here. But let me just remind everybody, if you need a new journal book, any of the ones you saw in the beginning of the video here, please just follow the link to Amazon, help support the channel, and get yourself a nice journal book. They're reasonable, and I like them a lot too. And they have already kind of built in little dates and prompts, things like that kind of make things easier as well. And I would also ask, please like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. I'm looking for good prompts, any prompts that you guys would like to do in these journaling sessions, please, by all means, let's do it. I would love to get some ideas here. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get to journaling. Okay. Okay, so first things first, location, date, time, and mood. And once again, the prompt for today is, what systems can you clump together into an efficient routine? Enjoy the process, everybody. Okay, everybody, that's it. One page. I hope you're able to at least get some ideas or brainstorm some ways you can group your systems together into routines. Remember, these things evolve. It's a dynamic thing, so don't feel it has to be black and white or you have to have it right now. What I'd recommend is come up with the best game plan you can right now, implement it into your daily schedule, and then just see how it goes. Try and stay with it consistently, I would say, at least for a week. I would say maybe a little more too, maybe 2 weeks, but in a week or so you'll know if it's going to work or not at all. But if it doesn't work, then make small adjustments. But if it is working, but maybe you just feel a little off because it's different, that's okay. Just sit with a little bit and then reflect upon it, maybe in another journaling session personally, and see how you can make it better. Because remember, the whole idea behind this is to make it easy for yourself, make it like an automatic function. That way you get the stuff done that's important without having to overthink it or create anxiety. Because a lot of times, and I'm relating this directly from students and personal experience, when we have all these things in our head floating from work that we have to do, family things we may have to do, and also just managing the house, managing our lives, and all those kind of foundational things that prop us up on a daily life, if we don't have a way to kind of go through these daily or maintain them, all of a sudden we start feeling overwhelmed. And that can really cripple us and we get nothing done. And we start doing distractions and we start running away from it. This is why I started putting these into the prompts to kind of get people thinking about this stuff. And I'm using this again as for student success, but like I said, this is easily adaptable for anything else as well too. So hopefully you got some good information. And if you didn't, do another journaling process, or maybe just kind of think back, what do I do every day and how can I make it better? Because we're trying to make things better. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the process. And if you have any more prompt ideas, please leave them in the comments below. And remember, enjoy the process. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day.